Nick Fuentes is 25 years old. I'm 25 years old. And I'm an immigrant. I am exactly what Nick Fuentes hates. I'm an immigrant from Bangladesh. Nick Fuentes hates people like me. You know what I'm saying? But the fact is, bro, that dude's honest. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I'm an immigrant dude, right? And most of my family is black and brown. Most of my family and my homeboys and my people I fuck with, people I rap with, you know what I'm saying, my engineer, are all black and brown people. You see what I'm saying? And it's like, bro, we're in America. We deal with racism all the time. At least when somebody's saying, yo, they're racist, but they also have enough valid points to explain their racism. That doesn't make it good. I'm not saying it does, you know. At least they have some substance behind their weird beliefs. American politics is just filled with people who say shit they don't believe. That's why Nick Fuentes and people like that stand out, you know, because, you know, they say shit that they mean, you know, sometimes it is racist. And what do you want to do? This is America. America's filled with racist people. Nick Fuentes is a weird guy, you know what I'm saying? Because he worked for Kanye West in his political campaign, okay? When Kanye West was doing all that dumb shit about saying he loves Hitler and fucking all this weird shit, right, running for president, Nick Fuentes worked on his campaign. So there's a part of me that says, yo, he's not a racist, bro. Being an immigrant living in America, I have that radar, bro. I can tell when somebody's being racist, and not just being racist. Whenever somebody's trying to be, you know what I'm saying, they're trying to beat around the bushes, trying to call you names, trying to remind you of dates that America's been through some shit because of immigrants, because of Muslims. You know, I've been through that. Right? I've been through that myself. And Nick Fuentes just not a fucking racist, bro. Dude's a joker. Dude's jokes. Dude just jokes, man. He just fucks around. It's the same shit with a lot of people nowadays. Everybody just getting this one label, racist, sexist. All these labels are put on people and trying to ban them off of society. You know what I'm saying? Nick Fuentes is not a fucking racist. I'm an immigrant Muslim in America. I'm a rapper. I'm a podcaster. You know what I'm saying? I would know when somebody's a racist, bro, and he's not. But Nick Fuentes has a way to tell the truth in a way that keeps his base strong. Understand this very well. This dude been wanted to be a politician for a long time. Nick Fuentes is not hiding. A lot of these podcasters, they have political beliefs that they want to push on the people at some point in their political career. They try to hide that. Nick Fuentes is not hiding that. Not at all. It's crazy, though, because this dude's 25 years old. Nick Fuentes is 25 years old. He has the attention of a very strong base. A very strong one, bro. Nick Fuentes went on this podcast, right? This is probably the most I've ever learned in my life. Nick Fuentes' podcast with the twins and the Bradley Martin podcast is probably the most I've ever learned about American politics, bro. No kidding, bro. This dude is going straight at Jews, straight at Muslims, straight at immigrants. You know, this dude hates everybody. That's what I appreciate about this guy. Like, yo, at least he hates everyone. You know what I'm saying? I don't like people who like everyone. I can't trust them. Listen, man, I watch a lot of podcasts, and if you go turn on the camera, act like something you're not, liking something you're not, disliking something you like, people could just stir your boat any way they want, and you know what I'm saying, you just flow where the water goes. Nah, bro, you gotta stand on something. That's why I respect people like Nick Fuentes. Even though dude's a racist asshole, there's a part of me that respects it. Like, yo, at least I know you're my enemy. At least I know you don't like me. At least I know you don't like immigrants. You don't like black people. You don't like rappers. You don't like hip hop. You don't like a lot of shit. At least I know that. Now I'm going to be extra aware when you talk. I'm going to have that filter on. Nick Fuentes is respected by me, but not liked. I can't hang out with this guy. This guy probably don't like people like me. It's better to know that, bro, because life will serve you some fake people who don't believe what they say, man. Those are the worst kinds of people. It's not people like Nick Fuentes. People who are outspoken. Okay, they're not the problem. They'll never be the fucking problem. It's always the school shooters are not social people. Okay? The terrorists are not social people. They're not going to talk to people. You see what I'm saying? So Nick Fuentes talks a lot about how the Jews want America to be liberal so that America accepts certain things. Because if America is a Christian state, then a lot of the bullshit won't get past the, you know what I'm saying, the Congress, the checks and balances. The Jews want the checks and balances to be off so that they could do their thing. But Nick Fuentes does not make sense here, bro. It's not just that, bro. At times, America is a little uptight, man, about a lot of things. The liberal wave, you know what I'm saying, the Joe Bidens, the Obamas, the Kamalas, people hated that wave because people thought everybody's gonna turn gay. There's gonna be rainbows everywhere. You know what I'm saying? America's just so scared of female leadership. It's fucking crazy, bro. Fuentes is kind of attacking the Jews. Like he's saying, yo, America would be more liberal and Jews want the more liberal part of America so that they could do their bullshit. And as a result of that, they will also accept Jews. I think Nick Fuentes is full of shit on this one, bro. It's not just that. I personally believe American far-right people can get a little too aggressive on the fucking, yo, you can't do that, you can't smoke that, you can't walk there. You know, I think it is a little uptight, and it's not just the Jews. It's the Muslims, it's the women, it's the gay people, it's a lot of people who don't like that uptight America. America should be a little liberal. You know what I'm saying? That's what the West is all about. I understand too much of that is not good. We know that. We've seen that. But Nick Fuentes just targeting the Jews. You could say you hate Israel. I hate Israel for what it's doing. But when you hate Jews because of what Israel does, it's like hating Muslims for what Al-Qaeda does, or what the Houthis do, or what fucking Hamas does. Not all Muslims are like that. Not all Jews are like that. So it's like, even though I'm not a Jew, I'm a Muslim who's supposed to hate Jews. But I'm just saying, bro, as a Muslim man, I sit by myself and I'm thinking, it just feels personal, bro. The attacks on Jews feel personal to me. I feel like I'm being attacked. I feel like when Jews are being judged for what Israel does, I get judged for what Al-Qaeda does. I get judged when I pray 5 times a day. You know, it's just... And that's just a feeling. I don't know if I'm right or wrong. That's consistent with me. I hate Israel for what it does, but the hate on Israel shouldn't translate to your hate increasing for Jews. That's not what should happen. Nah, Nick Fuentes is full of shit on this one, bro. How would you blame the Jews for everything? All right, America should be a little more liberal. I, being a Muslim, say that. It has nothing to do with the Jews, man. It has nothing to do with them. Nothing. You see, it's just, I don't know why. I said this to my cousins, you know what I'm saying? They're all Muslims. They asked me, yo, why do you get offended when Jews are being targeted? And I'm like, bro, Muslims and Jews are the same people to these far-right extreme fucking retards. You see what I'm saying? These far-right Americans see Muslims, see Jews the same way. All brown people are the same way. All brown and black people are the same to these people. Me being a Muslim, I can't just, you know what I'm saying, hide behind somebody else who's pointing at the Jews for all the fucked up shit Israel does. And what he's going to do next? He's going to look back. He's going to look back and point at me, trying to get me deported, trying to get my religion shamed. All this hatred for Jews. This is a prediction I'm going to give you right now, bro. Nick Fuentes and this new wave of hatred for Jews, right? I hate Israel. This is the 5th time I'm saying it. I hate Israel. But this hatred for Jews is bad. You're right? And I hate to see Muslims riding on this wave. Like, yeah, let's hate the Jews. Fuck no. It's you now. It's after that is you. After that is the Muslims. These far-right people, Nick Fuentes kind of people are going to come from Muslims later on. And they do. They're doing it right now. Jews are in the center of the conversation right now because fucking Israel's doing what it's doing. After a couple of days, when things go down, things are coming, is going back to Islam again. People are going to hate on Islam again. For the same fucking energy that you helped ignite and fucking do all this weird shit, right? Is just going to go back, and it's going to go on other communities. It's going to go on Muslims, blacks, browns, and I'm already the fucking super minority. And I'm not going to be that guy and just hop on a train that hates the Jews, and it just doesn't make sense, bro. Jews have a lot of power, though. That's the crazy part, because Muslims and the browns and the blacks and all these other minorities don't have that much power over America. That's fucking crazy. And they're selecting American presidential candidates, male candidates, Congress people, Jews, Nick Fuentes, Myron Gaines, and these people, Fresh and Fit, these people, they come in, ride that wave of, yo, the whole society is ran by these people, so they must be bad. They have, you know, is there logic? Is there logic behind that? Probably. Yeah, I don't know. I'm too young for that. I'm not an American politician, none of that. Nick Fuentes just said, the more open America is, it's more hospitable to Jewish people. Nick, bro, you just live on this white part of this world, man. It's not just the Jews, bro. The more liberal and a little open-minded America is, it's good for all of us, bro. It's good for me. I'm a Muslim. I'm a brown Muslim immigrant, bro. It's good for me. I'm a rapper. It's good for me. It's good for all my homeboys. It's good for all my families. You know what I'm saying? A little liberal is good. It's not that bad. Okay, maybe we're not going to cross that path. Let's not brainwash these kids into chopping their dicks off. I understand that. That's fine by me. But to blame the Jews for wanting America to be a little more liberal it's not just them, bro. It's not. It's not, bro. Yo, Nick Fuentes has all these rigid, firm beliefs, which I respect. I like people who believe things they say, no matter how retarded it might sound. I just respect it. There's a part of me that respects anybody who can speak freely, you know what I'm saying? But his beliefs are very strong rooted to him being white, bro. And his pride, his white pride, has led him to a lot of decisions and a lot of beliefs. Nick Fuentes could be the president, bro. One day. The way America is going right now, one day this dude might be the president. He might be. You don't know. He might be. He's 25 years old now. 50 years later, you don't know. I mean, 50 years later, China's probably going to blow up America. Subscribe, man. I'm out.